welcome back to another episode of Queenish. It's your girl Key.
This is Raven.
And Helena.
How's you guys' week?
Long.
It was long.
It's a lot of bullshit this week.
It was just a long week. I even took a day off. I had a half day and a day off.
I'm calling out sometimes next week. I'm just got to figure out which day.
You need a day.
You do.
I'm calling. I might do Wednesday. Since I'm off Friday, I'll do Wednesday.
You would be off Wednesday, go back Thursday.
And be off Friday, Saturday.
You know what?
Sunday.
Take Thursday too.
Bitch, I gotta get paid.
Can you take a Thursday instead of a Wednesday?
I can probably call out Thursday. I don't know. I'll see.
Yeah, have a long weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome back, guys. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are at Queenish_podcast. And you can email us questions or if you need advice at queenishpod@gmail.com. Let's get into Jester News.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
A woman by the name of Valerie from Ohio found out her husband was her father. She was raised primarily by her maternal grandparents, and until she was about the age of 8 or 9, she found out a woman by the name of Christine, who she believed was a close family friend, was actually her mother. Valerie never knew who her father was, and she could never ask her mom because her mother died. And then years later, after her first marriage had failed, she met a man named Percy, who was actually her biological father. They got married, and I believe she had 3 children outside of their marriage. Mm-hmm. And she claimed that he was a good provider. They had a good life. And when Percy died at the age of 60, 6 years later, her uncle finally came out and told the truth about their relationship and said that that was her biological father. She went and got a DNA test, and using the hair from an old hairbrush, it confirmed paternity. Her husband was her biological father. She doesn't know that if Percy ever knew or not. And she used her story. She uses her story because she feels like children need to know the truth of where they come from.
What the
fuck? He had to be at least 2 or 3 times her age.
Well, about 15, because I think her mother and her father were 15 when they had her.
You know, back in the day, they used to start popping out babies early.
But still, though,
15 years probably to her was like...
I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah. True. And if you think about it, she probably got out that first marriage and she had those 3 kids, so she was probably...
She and Percy never had no kids together?
Mm-mm. Oh, thank God.
Oh, God, that would have been nasty.
Girl.
Or traumatizing.
I mean, it's already gross because he was raising his grandchildren as his stepchildren.
I would never tell my kids.
I wonder if he knew. I wonder if they looked alike.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, she couldn't... I guess her grandparents died before they could be like, that's your daddy,
But my thing is, the uncle, why you gonna wait 6 years after this man's died to tell me that that's my daddy? As soon as I meet this nigga and you see me with him, I'm bringing him to the family cookout. That's your daddy, bitch.
First was Percy at the wedding?
Percy's her dad.
No, I mean, okay, the uncle, was he at the wedding?
He had to have been.
And you couldn't stand up and say, fuck this shit, that's your daddy?
He should have said, as soon as he knew they were together, he should have said that. Because you ain't loyal, uncle.
He ain't the only one. I'm sure other people in that family knew. Like, the uncle was the only one who had the balls to say, hey, that, that was really your daddy.
Even if we fucked once, twice, 3 times, still tell me that's my daddy before I marry him.
Yeah, that's so nasty.
I feel like I was about to throw up.
And so she had a whole marriage. He was a good provider. He was great.
I bet.
He was your daddy.
No, and let me tell you, and then this lady is like so positive about it too, because I would have burned down everybody's house.
She said something about prayer helps and she's going to therapy.
Fuck that shit.
I would need a lot of therapy, a lot of weed, a lot of liquor.
I ain't praying at this point no more. Shit.
You've been fucking your daddy.
A lot of prayer, a lot of weed, a lot of liquor, a lot of dick. That's not
related.
Yes. Oh, God.
I don't know how he didn't know. But I don't think she said the conversation never came up. But how do you not?
But I mean, why would I'm gonna assume that he didn't know, but the family knew, and the fact that
you
y'all
was
let
around
her
her family.
go.
But at one point, she had to have told this man her mother name.
I don't know.
They
So
must have
you
never
talked about your mother to your husband.
This in the article, she said the conversation never came up. That's all she said.
You ain't never did shit. Like, damn, my mama would have loved to see this. And be like, what's your mama name?
Right.
Lucy. Lucy what?
Right.
With the birthmark next to her thigh?
Oh shit! Take me now, Lord. I would.
Girl, I would be so upset. I don't understand that. Like, and like you said, we were dating. I'm sure before y'all got engaged, before y'all got married, you brought that man around your family. I'm sure you recognize somebody.
For you to not have your mother in your life, you could have showed this man a picture of your mom. You never reminisced about your mother.
But she didn't know that was her biological mom. Her grandparents raised her as their own.
But okay, that's a story you share with your husband. I never knew my mother until I was a certain age. Came to find out that my aunt, who I thought was my aunt, was my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story. Look at my mom. She was a pretty woman. Don't you think I look like her?
Child. Because it was his parents that raised her.
They weren't talking enough.
It was his parents that raised her.
It was the mom's parents.
It was?
It was a maternal.
Oh, yeah, it was maternal, yeah.
Because I was wondering why they wouldn't say anything. And I went back and read that. So it was the mom's parent. Somebody knew. They knew. Regardless, her family's not loyal. And I ain't gonna lie, when you first showed me this story, I thought it was gonna be some white people.
Yeah, this is black people.
They black.
Yeah, name like Percy. Yeah.
It's some Alabama shit.
Ohio. She's from Ohio.
Black people live in Ohio?
Yeah, they do. A lot, actually.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, I'm probably thinking about Idaho.
It's so nasty.
I don't know. That's just messed up.
Yeah, it's so nasty.
That's a fear of mine, though, because, like, my dad, I have a half-brother from my dad's side. I only know his name, and that's because my mom told me. And my dad was upset that she told me. And she's like, do you want her to run into somebody and end up dating her brother one day?
Girl.
And to this day, I will not talk to no nigga named Quentin because you could be my brother. I don't know. I don't know what he look like.
At least you know her name.
Yeah, she saved me. I'm like, you loyal.
Right. Because what if?
Girl, I can't. Ooh. I'm having heart palpitation. I couldn't imagine.
And that's why the woman told her story. She was like,
my brother.
That would be my half brother. We had the same daddy.
I don't know my daddy like that.
I don't know. I don't fuck with that nigga. But my point is,
you telling me you would not care?
What? Girl, what if you got pregnant by
your brother? The father is the uncle.
That ain't my mama's son.
Shit. What?
I can't.
Wait a minute.
You can't do that because the baby's gonna come out all types of messed up.
Yeah, white folks do it.
So you telling me if you found out, if let's say you didn't know that was your brother and your family said you know that's your brother, you gonna be like, so?
I mean, if I'm in love with him already, I'm like, bruh.
Really?
Bruh.
I think I'm gonna go into a deep depression and I'm gonna be in therapy for a long time.
Half or not, I'm not.
I don't think I'll be able to function. Y'all have to check on me every day. I'll be sitting in the dark.
Girl. Writing on the wall. You really over here like, so?
I can't.
I mean,
if you was in love at that point, you was like, who cares? I care. Once I know,
we just not gonna do no family gathering functions.
You ain't gonna go because once the family know you ain't broke up with them, you ain't gonna be invited.
Well, the family should have introduced us in the beginning.
But what if you didn't meet him through family? What if he was out at a bar or something and met him?
That's my mama boyfriend fault. My mama ex-boyfriend fault. Shit.
So stupid. Oh my God. Let us know your thoughts, you guys. That is too much for me.
That's a very Jerry Springer-ish, and I cannot.
Oh, speaking of thoughts, you have posted something. And Ryan, he had posted a question.
Oh yeah.
So he told me because he was. It was
something about the size matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I was asking what would y'all want us to hear us discuss, and he wants to know about the size matter.
We could definitely do that. We could do an episode.
I'm not gonna get finger other days of my fucking life. Niggas walking around here with a whole lot of
Daddy
pinky finger.
Daddy finger.
Daddy finger is the big one.
So no daddy finger?
No baby finger, because niggas out here walking around with the
shrimp dick.
Girl. We're going to have to do a whole episode on that.
Yeah, Ryan, size matters.
It does matter.
It really does.
I don't care what.
If you want a faithful, loyal relationship, size matter.
If you want your woman to be satisfied, size matters. I don't care what they say.
Unless you Carly Red, who's like she likes small penises.
Did she say small or did she say like average?
She said small. Well, actually, I don't know. She said I don't like big dicks. She made that clear. I don't like big dicks.
I mean,
she's talking about like XXX big black.
Because I could feel her on that because that's too much,
right?
And that's a little bit scary.
She made it seem like I'm happy. I don't care. Small dicks matter.
I don't know about no small baby girl, but
if you're gonna have a small dick, have money. Because I need something to replace the depression with.
The depression.
I need a substitute.
We can get you. Them vibrators are good.
I mean, I have to be able to afford the vibrators because you have to have money to pay for the vibrators.
We can buy you some vibrators.
If you have a small dick, have money.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, there's some women out here with some.
Y'all know that's a fear of mine that, like, you know how they'd be like, okay, you should wait, you shouldn't have sex with somebody too soon. I'm like, what if I fall in love with this nigga before I see his dick and he whip out like a little shrimp?
A Cheeto.
And I be already in love with him. What am I supposed to do?
And I tell him, hey babe, one of my fantasy was to get gangbang. So can we invite another nigga?
Not gangbang. You gotta invite a few niggas.
Well, no, can we just have a threesome like with another man? Like,
because he can't gangbang nothing.
You want him to be, what do they call it? A cuckold?
Yep, that's
somewhere they watch their wife get fucked.
And I watch you fuck somebody. Like, I'm into that shit. Like, I'll be into that shit.
That poor girl.
Yeah, he can sit and watch me. He gonna be like, my wife never made those noises before.
If he's fucking somebody, my feelings won't be hurt because I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't enjoying it.
She must be getting paid.
That's on her. But, no. Size matters.
Child.
I mean, y'all niggas want tight pussies and shit. Y'all want wet, tight pussies. What the fuck you think?
But think about it. A wet and a tight pussy ain't hard to get. Because let's say the girl doesn't get as wet as they want. Lube. And a tight, all you gotta do is some Kegels. And if a girl ain't getting all that wet, you ain't doing something right.
Some bitches, the muscles already...
It might be gone. Or they might be shaped.
They just need to take
like
a break. It'll snap back.
I mean, vinegar, douche or something, but...
Unless you shape like a billboard.
That vinegar bath, snap that pussy back. It worked, bitch.
Go fish.
Oh my God.
Yeah, size matters.
Let's go ahead and get into Throne Talk.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
This week's Throne Talk is compatibility. Dating people you are compatible with, or dating people you have never been compatible with. I've been there on both sides.
And we ain't talking about bitches going to read horoscope and talk about, my sign said I can't date you because you a Libra. No, bitch. Somebody wrote that shit on the internet. I can't stand a bitch that, oh, no, girl. My sign said I can't fuck with Gemini.
Some people believe that. They swear by that.
And that's wrong. And I tell people because you're more than just that sign anyway.
But somebody wrote that shit.
Because there's more to... That specific person has different traits. Each person has different traits. So you can't look at it as a whole.
Oh, we're not compatible. You a Leo and I'm this.
If I read up on I'm a Pisces. They say a Pisces is a combination of all the zodiac. Yeah. So I'm not but they'll say I'm compatible with 3 signs.
Mine done told me I'm compatible with damn near everyone. It depends on which article you read.
Right. So
all I know is I'm not messing with no more Cancer men. I'm a Cancer, and Cancer men can go straight to hell.
I will never date another Pisces there ever again.
They're a little
signs don't work, I don't think.
Cancer men are.
Then would you say that shit it's not true?
Nah, I don't care. I ain't
I'm
fucking with no
sorry.
cancer men.
Look,
That's the one thing I'm not.
It may not be true, but the one time I dated a Pisces man was the last time.
Oh, well,
dated a Pisces
I can say
man.
from experience, the Pisces men are a little bit clingy and crazy.
They are.
And I have dealt with 3-4 cancer men. No. I think I can say no on cancer men as a whole now.
Child.
No. I'm good.
Anyways. We'll have to do a whole nother one on zodiacs.
Please.
What would you guys say was your most compatible relationship, or if someone you dated maybe wasn't even a relationship, and what made it compatible?
Compatible.
You gotta be funny.
Oh yeah.
I can't date a serious person. You gotta be. If you can make me laugh, I don't know. You just can't be serious all the time because that shit is just boring.
Yeah.
I think none of mine. None of them.
You know what?
There's a reason why we're not together.
Mm-hmm. Looking back,
I wasn't compatible with any of them.
Personality wise, I think I could have clicked with Finger Boy.
he was funny.
Yeah.
He's funny.
I didn't have a finger boy.
He's goofy because I've seen a lot of stuff he
and that
posted.
was like he down to earth. Just he could be a kid when he needed to be a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He could be an adult when he needed to be an adult. It just the dick was still on the kid part.
Y'all weren't compatible
see-
sexually.
No, his dick was still childish.
And that's where you weren't really compatible, because if you looked at that video, whatever
That got
spirit.
shit to do with compatibility.
No.
He was not blessed.
No, that's
No,
the
but
thing
it
though.
is- it plays a part.
Sexual intimacy is a part of compatibility.
I want to
So-
know who's compatible with a little dick.
I mean, if you like little dick, then you compatible with that.
There be
So
people with-
he didn't fulfill your sexual needs, so you weren't compatible in that way.
No, his mouth was good.
But was
But
that
you weren't
enough?
satisfied
Was that
still.
enough?
Because if so, you was in a lesbian relationship.
Yeah.
If that was the case, if you was gonna be with someone just based off head, like
I mean, I would take the little Bo Dyke in a little bit.
you're not, you didn't go no further with him because you could not get past the fact that he could not fulfill you sexually. So you weren't compatible in that area.
No, we weren't. I mean, he has many kids.
I agree. I can't date nobody with a lot of kids either.
Like,
Me either.
mm-mm.
I can't.
I don't like people kids like that. Mm-mm.
Too many is.
Girl, y'all remember I talked to a nigga that had 5 kids. And I was like, damn, I don't even have none yet. I don't need to give you any.
But that was 3 kids, 3 baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a lot to deal
No.
with. A lot
I
of,
ain't have time for that.
a lot of moving parts.
You fertile guy. You fertile. And I got 380.
Period, poo.
Get on my
If I ain't
nerves.
got nothing in this life, I got 380. I still got that 380.
Shut up.
Listen.
I got my 380.
Stop playing with me.
I ain't got nothing in this life. I got 3.
And guess what? If you ain't got 380, I got 380. Somebody gonna have this money. Regardless. And if I ain't got it, I'm gonna hit somebody and they gonna have it.
I think my TV is worth about 380.
What the pawn shop going for the TV?
I'm about 150.
Girl.
No.
Shit, that credit card?
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh my God.
Shit, the bank gave me $300 loan. Just to come
Wow.
up
Did
with it.
Yes. Go.
I just had to come up with 80.
I know. A friend of a friend of a friend.
Girl. Look, we would be okay. Between the 3 of us,
Yes.
you would have your 380.
Yes.
I can't be number 4.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, no. How's your baby? That's a whole nother topic.
That is. I want to be your first baby mama and only. But if I'm gonna have to choose a number, I want to be number 1.
Because you get more in child support too, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
you
the
get
more kids you have,
the less they get.
yeah.
You start getting $5 a month. I know some people who get $8 a month in child support.
That's
I know some people who get 11.
what you supposed to do with that?
Nigga, I arrive your house every week.
$11 for a month. Again, that's a whole nother topic.
Yes.
Like, Oh my god. But,
if you go to Aldi's,
Aldi?
you can get some shit from Aldi's for $11.
Like what?
I'm not.
You can get the white eggs, even though I hate white eggs. Like,
I like brown too.
I prefer brown
Child.
eggs. I don't know what white chicken lay white eggs, but I mean, where I'm from, I ain't never seen no white eggs till I came to America. What the fuck is a white chicken egg?
Really?
Yeah, all the fucking
Shit.
chicken in Africa.
I mean, I bought
brown
the
eggs.
brown ones now, but I only knew white eggs.
Yeah,
No,
that's all,
I don't
all I
eat
knew
white
growing up
eggs.
was white.
No,
I didn't know about brown until like a couple years ago. Like,
They've been trying to kill us in America. You know that.
we just
I
grew up on
don't,
white
I don't
eggs.
like white eggs. But all these, you can get a pack of white eggs, and because the white eggs is $1.49, and all these.
Why are you
Then,
trying to help somebody with their $11 Chelsea?
if you go to Food Line, you can get the Imperial butter for 99¢.
Girl, they don't need no butter if you got $11. Matter of fact, raise your baby vegan. If you got $11 a month, that baby
That's
vegan.
too much money. Them fruits and
Bread,
vegetables is high.
bread at all these is about $1.19.
They need to get some
You
ramen.
still under $5
how,
right there.
how much ramen noodles?
Well, if you go to Walmart, I think it's like 20 cents for 1 cup.
This is sad. I'm not. What you gonna feed the baby?
Noodles.
Baby got high blood pressure.
Well, if you buy the Food Line on brand, just the pasta is 79¢. And then you get some 99¢ butter
No.
and some $1.49
What
white
is, what
eggs.
is babies doing?
You can make egg stir fried noodles.
Why do you know the price of everything? You like Julius from Everybody Hate Chris. That's $2 to 2 cents.
And if you get the salt and pepper combo, that's like $2.19, I
If you
think.
get noodles, you don't even need no seasoning.
If you're buying the plain spaghetti, the 79¢ spaghetti, the raw one,
Child.
you're gonna need some salt and pepper.
And put some damn Alfredo sauce on that
Something.
shit.
Hell no, that shit is $2 and change. $2.49 at
You
Food
know,
Line.
the baby is gonna be fat. It's
That is
gonna be one
hell.
obese baby. Noodles and butter and bread.
Or just feed a child rice and butter and rice and egg.
What I'm gonna do is drop my baby off at my mama's house.
Right, so-
Amen. I don't have time for that. She'll feed her.
You right.
Because if I tell my mama I'm feeding my baby noodles, she gonna be like, oh.
All right. Girl,
I'll
I'm
pull
like,
up.
bring me my baby. Please bring my niece.
I mean, a can of milk is $18.98 at Walmart.
They better drink this titty milk.
Right.
You better drink this white cow milk I get from.
You know I drink almond milk,
Right.
so
Child.
that shit is not cheap.
Hell no.
Ain't nobody buying no.
I get it from Sam's Club for 2 for $5. Was it 5 or 6?
Samsung come in clutch. Buy in bulk. Save you some money.
Hell, you walk out there with 4 things for $160 though.
But them 4 things last you how long? Because I used to shop at Sam's when I was in college. I used to only go grocery shopping once a month.
Well, with her child, maybe a week.
Oh, never
Girl,
mind.
I buy like 3 cartons of eggs. Then the brown eggs, $3.19.
Well, like you said, you ain't ever seen no chicken lay a white egg, so.
And the white eggs, just the white part just be so loose. I don't care how hard life get, I'm not eating white eggs. But no, I did buy some white eggs one time because Sam's Club had ran out of brown eggs. But I only give it.
eggs.
No, but I only give it. When I make the eggs, I make him the white eggs and I make us the brown eggs.
How you go out your way to separate
Why
eggs?
you do
Because
that?
I make it different. Like I mix his first, fry his white egg.
Why are you
Then I
going
make
out
our-
that way? Why are you like,
Are
no?
you
Because somebody gotta eat the white eggs.
Is you trying to kill this man?
No, I mean he's gonna eat the white eggs. I'm not
I
eating
mean, well, think about it. I ain't gonna kill him. He been growing up on white eggs.
You right.
Yeah.
We grew up on white eggs all our life, too.
But she making special eggs. I had to make sure.
No, I just make him the white eggs and I make me the brown eggs.
I'm done. I'm done with you.
I don't care.
Have y'all ever been in like a one-way compatible relationship? Like, so one person felt like they got everything they need, but the other didn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely have.
Absolutely. The Pisces guy that I was with,
Mine was a Pisces too.
it was him because I feel like I gave him everything he needed, and I was like, I need to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get no space, and I was everything for him. He could talk to me 24 hours a day, and it would be no problems. He wouldn't care at all. I'd be like, dude, like, I would go to sleep. He would want to talk to me before he go to bed. Wake up in the morning before I can open my eyes. I already got a good morning text. He'll text me all day. If I don't text back fast enough, like 5 minutes, I ain't text back fast enough. He'll be like, oh, I guess you're busy.
Yeah.
Did we date the same person?
That was how you was.
No, I did. I'm talking about baby.
Ugh.
Except he wanted to stay on the phone all day. And remember, I used to be at his house for days at a time, like a whole 5 days. I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah,
I just want to go home. And then I get in the car and he wants to talk on the way, the whole drive.
Mm-hmm. As soon, like, the nigga knew my schedule, so as soon as I would come home, as soon as I'm home, he felt like we were still doing the phone talking. Like, I just came home from work or whatever I was doing that day. Like, I just want to sit down and breathe. And it'll be, you got a free time? As soon as your free time starts, it's my time. It's like,
okay, Janae.
Like, can I do it?
I don't like that.
And I knew, like, after I said, I got to break up with him.
And it'd be bad because they usually be like good boyfriends.
Yeah, he was good.
But then it's something that they're not fulfilling for you. So I said,
I can't do clingy
personal
for me.
space.
Yeah, I don't know, because me, I'm one of 5. So I grew up in a house where there was no privacy. There was no. I shared a room most of my life with my sister. So now that I'm grown, I like my space. I need
like
my
sit on the
space.
couch watching cartoons.
Yeah, by myself.
By my motherfucking self.
Sometimes
Like, I don't even watch real life TV.
I'm just used to having my personal, but I've always been like that, even with my mom. I like my personal space. That's just my personality. And if you can't respect that I need space, then we're not going to work. And that was a problem. He didn't understand that I like to be by myself sometimes. I got to recharge. I'm like, being around people all the time is draining. Why you want to be in my face all the time? I just want to sit here in silence.
That's it.
Sometimes I don't even turn the TV on. But you want to talk to me all day. We're not even talking at this point. We're breathing on the phone while we here.
They want to hear you breathe.
You think I want to cheat on you on mute? The fuck? Nigga, I still want to feel like, I gotta talk to my mama and put you on mute for a second.
A guy like that though, he'll either wait, and if he got like,
You
listen,
can wait?
no, he'll wait for you to get off the phone, or if he can be able to drive to you. Let's say y'all grown, y'all not young. Like if you was in high school dating a nigga like this, if he can drive to your house and be over there and pop up, he'll be the type that will pop up.
Don't let me live in that apartment. I'll park my car on the other side of the complex. I ain't home.
Yeah, I don't mean nothing. Them probably was already waiting for you to get off work and saw you park across the way.
I ain't home, nigga.
My car here, but I'm not home.
Where you at, girl? I walked.
My friend picked me up.
Nah, I'm glad I left that.
No, that just won't work for me.
So y'all know how they be saying like opposites attract? Do y'all believe opposites can attract?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they attract until I want to knock his head between the washer and dryer. It attracts. It doesn't work.
It don't. Yeah,
I don't think it works.
I agree with that
Because I've definitely been attracted to my opposite, and then I always wonder why I wanted to punch this nigga in the face every time he opened his mouth.
Girl.
So it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
I think me and old boy currently are opposites. We're big opposites.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Yeah, how does that work for y'all?
I guess it balances because I can bring the goofiness out of him and he can bring the seriousness out of me. Because sometimes I need to be serious and I don't fucking be like serious. And when I see he's serious, I'm like, fine, I gotta be serious. So it's weird.
It's like yin and yang.
Yeah, it taking on a couple of blunts and shit, but
it worked.
It worked ish.
We work ish.
I mean, I think there is no 100%.
No.
No. I don't think anybody can give you everything you need 100%.
No.
Why?
Because sometimes people are complicated. Like, sometimes everything
I don't think I want somebody who's perfect.
I don't want nobody who's perfect. And I don't.
Because then I feel like you hiding something.
See, for you, it worked. Your opposite attracts. Like, y'all, it works for y'all. For me, when I was with Super Bae, he was definitely opposite. Yeah. Like, he was completely opposite for me. And I was like, okay, this might balance. Because in some aspects it did. I was like, how, like, for you, like, you was like, I bring out the goofiness in him. It was kind of like that with him. And when I need to be serious, he could bring the seriousness out of me. But overall, I was just like, this can't be nothing I could do
I think
long term.
I think maybe in like something like that, that's where your partner has to understand like
Yeah.
your love language.
Girl,
Yeah.
And like, how important is it to y'all that your partner understands your love language?
it's
I mean,
important.
that's important in everything because you have to know if I like being complimented, you have to know to do that.
Mm-hmm. Some don't know that. Like, again with Superman, I think he thought my love language was gifts. That's not my love language, and I got tired of gifts. Like, I'm like, gifts are nice, but it got to a point where it's like I already knew what he was going to do every time. He became predictable. If it was Christmas, I knew what kind of gift he was going to give me. Valentine's Day, I knew what type of gift. Birthdays, any type of whatever.
He never switched it up.
He never switched it up, and then he felt like that was like what I liked. Honestly, I was like, I'd rather hang out with you.
Right.
Like, quality time is not my first option. It's like number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But like, since it's like one of my top love languages, it's like he was cool with that. But for me, in his mind, I don't know if it's because maybe the way the women in his family are, or maybe ex-girlfriends of his needed gifts.
Was that his love language?
No, because he didn't care.
But he probably was doing that based on past experience. Like, oh,
That's what I think it
all the
was.
women I've dated, they're happy when I buy them shit. It keeps them quiet. It keeps them happy. So I'm gonna buy her shit to me big.
And I was the opposite of that. I could care less about what you buy me. Like, because at the end of the day, what is a gift? Like,
I mean, if it's not thoughtful, what is it?
yeah.
Because I'm like, you can buy me jewelry, that's nice, but do you know me? Like, what do I actually like? Something that could mean something to me, it might not even cost a lot of money.
Right.
Buy me a gold necklace. Nigga, I don't wear gold. Fuck. It's cute, but I don't wear gold.
Like, it did not work. And I think it was like something from the past where I guess he felt like that's what women like. Me, I was like, nah, give me something else.
I think, and I think men don't realize that women have different love languages. I feel like it might be kind of new to me that I'm just realizing what my actual love language is, because mine is acts of service and quality time. But I think as people, we need a little bit of all of them.
Yeah.
You do need all of them. So if you just decide, I'm going to just keep buying her gifts and gifts and gifts. All right. And then what? I need some time. We need some time together to do something.
I like to travel.
That's quality time right there.
Right. That's why quality time, that's like my number 2 love language. And I was like, the money you spending on jewelry and whatever else we was doing, you could have just went and saved that money for us to go on a trip somewhere.
Girl, that's 2 off my list right there. That's an act of service and quality time.
And then I know you put your thought in. If you plan to say, look, I want to take you somewhere and we're going to go here, I can be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, buy me jewelry. It was so predictable. I already knew, oh, Christmas coming, I'm about to get a necklace. Oh, Valentine's Day come, about to get something else. Oh, birthday.
How much jewelry can you get?
Nigga get mad and snatch this shit up your neck like T.I. did. Get my shit back.
So predictable. I was like, oh my God.
If he knew you, he would have known that you would appreciate a trip more.
Girl, he knew, but I don't think he knew how important it was to me. I think that was the problem. I'd be like, I want to go on it. Like, let's go on a trip. And I think he probably thought I was just saying, oh, like, let's go on a trip. And I was like, nah, like, I want to go on a trip. Like, let's go somewhere.
Niggas, listen to your women, because we usually tell you what our love languages are.
And then you got some bitches who be like,
Right.
you think about it. I don't know.
Well, then you know what? If she don't speak up, she don't get fed.
Girl, I've learned, like, look, there's this guy that I listened to where he was saying, anytime you're talking to your mate and, like, if they're asking you something or whatever, and you just say, oh, it's cool, and you don't ever say what you want, you're teaching them that your feelings don't matter.
Yeah.
So
Period.
if you don't say what you want and be clear with that, then they just gonna do, you saying it's cool, they ain't gonna take it serious. Even though for you probably mad about it. Or it's bothering you, just didn't want to say it. Say what you want.
I mean, even if it take you a day, because some people, I know I can't speak when I'm mad, because,
Me too.
say some foul shit. Might say a few things about your mama. But, anyway, sorry, off track. But,
I'm so glad that you take your moment to cool down.
if it take you a day to say it, give yourself that day. If you have to text it, because not everybody's verbal. Sometimes you might just have to, once you get done talking about it and he leave, just send him a quick text message.
Right.
And he'll be like, why couldn't you say this? And I was like, well, I wasn't thinking, or I wasn't feeling that way then, but I am now. Or I feel better if I say it through a text message than whatever.
So if you ever dated someone you was incompatible with and you knew it wasn't going to work, did you try to force it to work?
It depends on what I was getting out of it. If I, not make it work, but just get the last say out of it.
I don't think I tried to force it, but I think I tried to stick around to see if it would get better.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And it didn't get better. So I was like, it had to. I guess because I felt like I was wrong. I didn't have a reason to not want to be with him, but I felt that I didn't want to be with him. So I said, let me stick it down.
Right.
I mean, it was good, but that wasn't what was keeping me.
Right.
So I was just like, okay, he's a good man. Let me try this out. Maybe I'm just feeling this way because I need some space or something. And even after I got my space, I'm like, this not it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not it. I didn't really have a reason. I didn't understand why I didn't want to be with him. And now I realize it's because he didn't fulfill everything that I need.
Mm-hmm. You always realize that after the fact. Because I tried to. And I think he knew because there was one time, I'll never forget, we had went out and we had drinks. So we went downtown or something. Yeah, I don't know. We went out. He got really drunk this one night. And really drunk. He just started getting loose-lipped. And one time he was just like, wait for me. Because I guess he knew I was at that point where I was like, I'm about to end this. Like, I don't want to be with him no more. And he was just like, just wait for me. And he was like drunk. So I'm like, I'm about to take advantage of this. I was like, what you mean? He's just like, never mind. I was like, nah, like, what you talking about? He's like, just wait for me. Hold out for me. I want to be better for you or something like that.
That's funny.
This ain't the Titanic. I ain't Rose.
But this is funny how he knew this. Like, subconsciously, he knew it.
Mm-hmm. And he knew it was the end. Because at that point, you know how before you break up with someone, you already broke up with them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, way before the official breakup.
I don't even be talking to you no more.
Right. I was like, already at that point, I'm like, nigga, like, I'm really not in a relationship no more. Like, I'm just waiting to let you know that. But
he felt it.
And he was, like, drunk out his mind. Because if he was sober, he would have never said that. And that's when he was like, just wait for me. I want to be better for you. I was just like,
are you going to rehab or something? What am I waiting for? Before you go to jail?
The fuck? None of that. He just knew I was unhappy.
Wait for you for what?
I guess to get his stuff together so he can be what I need him to be.
What is that?
He was not that.
It's either you are or you
right.
ain't.
I tried. Like I tried.
You did try.
Mm-mm.
You stayed around for a while.
I did. I gave it a good. I put in. If I get an A for effort, that one I get an A for effort for.
You definitely do.
I'm out on that one.
So how do you know if you are like truly compatible with your partner? Because I don't think I've ever thought about this while I was in a relationship, to sit and think like, am I really compatible with him, or am I just with him because of chemistry, or
I'm better at it now. Like now, because I don't know, sometimes you meet someone and you like them for whatever reason, and then you just want it to you just wanted to give it a real good shot, even though in the back of your mind this ain't it ain't all the way there. Like now I'm better at being like, he cool, but I can only be his friend. Because I know he can't do nothing else for me outside of friend. Romantically, it ain't gonna work.
See, I think you find out when you're compatible, if you're compatible with somebody, because of the conversations you have. I'm telling you, girl, you are good at getting that tea.
See, but I'm better at having those conversations now. Before, I didn't really try to have conversations like that with niggas. I just be like, I like him. I'm attracted to him. I like him. He make me laugh. Like, and then you just go with it. Now I be like,
make you like he a damn clown.
Bozo.
Apparently, I love clowns. A fine ass clown. Oh, that's my type. I said, "Ooh, he fine, ain't he a clown? Come here,
get over here, boy."
Waste my time right now.
Now I'll be like, I just pick up on. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. That's why a lot of times when I be telling y'all about people who be trying to talk to me, I'm like, I don't like him. I'm like, I know him 2 weeks. I don't like him.
You would always be like, because I'd be like, oh, because you know me. As soon as I see a nigga that's cute, oh my God, I love him. We married. I'm planning our wedding.
Child, no. I'd be like, yeah, I'll give him a chance. I'm like, maybe, okay, let's see if he warm up, maybe, I'm like, no, it ain't gonna work.
Because if you don't keep that same energy you had that first week, Because no nigga would text you consistently the first week on time.
Sometimes a month.
Man, they text you back. You text in 120, they text you back at 120, 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, I see you.
Get you a FaceTime.
Second week, the motherfuckers on 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I was talking to my mama. Nigga, your mama ain't got a phone. I mean, you got a mama?
Shut up. I can't. I be realizing, I be like, oh no, it ain't gonna work.
You gotta keep that energy. The same energy I met you with, you gotta keep it.
But I will give you a solid chance. You probably don't know I'm already like, no, it ain't gonna work. But I'll give you a solid chance. And half the time I'll be like, I already know in the back of my mind, after you said something stupid, I was like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. You already shown me enough. I'm like, bye.
I mean, nowadays, I think we to the point where we can look at a nigga.
I do.
Because I definitely showed y'all a picture of one. Y'all was like, nope. I'm like, damn, y'all don't even know the nigga name. Nothing about. No. He's not good for you.
Nope.
You know what I'm talking about? Kwanda. Y'all was like, nah. It's like, goddamn. What do you
I was like, he looked real familiar. It's enough for me.
It be like that sometimes. So do y'all think it's easier to find a partner that you're compatible with through online dating?
Girl, I don't do that shit.
No, but just think about it, because they ask all these questions and things that try to make you a match with somebody. Do y'all think it's easier?
No, because online, I'm motherfucking say what you want to. I have to see your face.
I need to be able to look you eye, read your body language, hear your voice, look you in your eye. Because I'm good at reading body language.
Well, I'm thinking in particular, was it Plenty of Fish, I think, that make you do a quiz before you start to see like your
I'm
interest.
I'm going to answer what I think motherfuckers want to hear.
Or if you're a normal person, true, you would put in what you actually like so that you could find somebody that likes what you like.
But you know what? None of that matters if your mentality isn't there to give that person what they need. So you can, because a lot of people go on there looking for love, and some people come on there looking for pussy or some dick. So you can put in all that stuff, and you get a match with someone where you're like, all this, we are matched. But if you just looking, I'm just putting this in, this is what I want.
And then you start really talking, and it's okay.
No,
I say, hey, how you doing? You already got a dick pic.
I ain't got that, but when I was on there, I did have some good matches. Like we'd be like 98% match, and then the niggas
close end the question, "How you doing? Fine."
There you go, and I'd be like, "Here I go, X."
They be like, "Fine, you." Oh, I'm doing good. How was work today? Good.
Oh my god.
Oh, you lucky if you get to you. I don't get to you. It was good.
Right.
Mine was good too, nigga. The fuck. And then I just be closing it like he ain't it. Because you don't even care nothing about me. You ain't even pretending to like me. You sure ain't getting no pussy.
You don't have conversation.
And they be like, do you stay in the area? Why? So you can come see me?
That's it. That's all. No.
I remember one time, she created me a Tinder.
Oh, God.
And I'm like petrified of online dating. I'm so fucking scared of that shit because I don't know. I just feel like somebody's going to kill me like they do on Craigslist. I just can't do online dating. I'm sorry. I can't. So I was talking to this one guy. So she was like, he was asking, can I come see you so we can talk in person so I can feel your vibe? So I was like, okay. So I invited him to my place, but I think she was around just in case motherfucker. And like I had a knife in between the cushion I was sitting on. I dead ass had a knife in between the cushion because I sat where the knife was on my right hand side in the cushion, so I could easily just get like just grab and stab.
Okay, Michael Myers.
Grab and stab.
This motherfucker would pull up. Hold on, I'm taking a moment.
I don't think I've heard this story. Please.
Is this the pink lip nigga?
The one with the crackhead lip and the
Wait, I didn't know you met him in person.
Yes,
because that's what she knew. She didn't like him. She was like,
because his lip is too pink.
This motherfucker pull up in some gray. He was dressed nice, but I think it was a little bit too on a high, like on the SpongeBob. SpongeBob night.
He had a little bit of something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to offend the gay people, but he was like on the little SpongeBob. So when he came upstairs, I'm looking, I'm like, first, this motherfucker. What's my right ear? This motherfucker was bald. And he tried to spray that black dye shit.
He did.
I sat on the 3rd floor. The whole time he's walking, I'm looking down like, is that dye?
That's a black spray paint on the bald.
Yeah.
He was bald or just receding.
It was like this area, like the LeBron area.
He had the cul-de-sac.
Like that. And I'm staring.
Was it shiny?
Girl.
Chap. I'm looking at that as he's coming up. I'm just looking like. So he came upstairs. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm like, hi. Okay, first, I started getting this little auntie vibe. Like, he was like really SpongeBob-y. So he sat down and crossed his leg.
How old was he? Was he like old?
This man had to be in his like probably 33 at that time.
He sounded older than that by the way you described him.
Because I had to be at least 28 or something. And he was like 33, 34. He sat there across his legs. He had a pink shirt, gray pants, and little polka dot socks that had the multicolored. Like, he dressed like he was ready for somebody's business office.
I'm about to say he came from work?
He came from work. So
Okay.
I said, okay, he got a job. Mm-hmm. So the whole time he's sitting there, I had put the living room light on just so I can make sure that I know I'm seeing that he's bald. Because if the light is on, I can see the
shine.
The glare. So I'm just like, and he just talking and talking. And I'm just like staring at his head like.
I already know. I'm glad I wasn't there.
So I was like, oh my God, whose sister is this?
Shut up.
Who girlfriend is this on my couch?
Not girlfriend.
Like, when he left, delete that shit. Remove my picture. I don't need no fucking lesbian relationship. That was a gay man on my couch with dye in his hair.
On his head. In the damn hair.
On his scalp.
Like, bro crossed his leg like he was comfortable. Nigga, don't get comfortable. Don't lean back. I don't want your dye to touch my couch.
Was he at least cute?
No.
You know how Helena is. When she
No.
sees something, she can't unsee
And then he had that little crack pipe burnt pink lip. Like, you know when niggas get that little pink spot, like the crack pipe burnt their lips? You know how crackhead lips be looking?
No, I don't be looking at
I don't hang out with
what the hell do your crackhead lips look like?
I guess when you smoke on that glass and it burn your lip, that pink.
It was real extra pink.
It was pink with like dark spots around. Like, it looked like he was smoking a glass pipe. I don't care. He did crack before.
He can't be smoking a glass pipe, dressing like that, and affording some dye for
Hell
that.
yeah,
for
maybe
his
the
cul-de-sac.
functional crackheads. I don't care. He had that crackhead lip. That thing was
Girl.
pink, right there on the center part what the pipe sits at.
Was it just his lip? You didn't like his lip in his hair?
And he was gay.
I knew for sure it was his lip because I remember she came and said, I don't like him. His lips too pink. I was like, you're not going to give him a chance because he got pink lip.
No, I'm judgmental as fuck. I don't care. He was a gay bald crackhead.
Are you sure? He wouldn't have met up with you if he was gay.
Why are you fucking crushing your legs on my couch?
He might be metro.
Some men
He's
got
gay.
that lip.
What the fuck is a metro? A bus car? I don't know. Bus station, metro? I don't know. The motherfucker was gay. A gay bald crackhead.
Oh
No.
my God.
So ever since then, I'm like petrified of. No, I can't, Chad.
I think the only thing online dating can do is show that who you compatible with physically. I mean, until you start actually really having a good conversation with some people, because you go and swipe on someone that you attracted to.
Naturally.
But
the same way that in person, I'm going to talk to somebody I'm attracted to.
True. But I just can't do no.
Only reason I say that is because I met this girl at my nail shop, and she said she met her fiance on Plenty of Fish, and she was like recommended it to us. She was like, I really recommend that you like give it a chance because this is how I met my fiance because, you know, I did the whole quiz thing. We really matched, and she said the conversation was there. We just clicked right away. Like that was my match. And honestly, I think she just got lucky.
Yeah.
Because I've matched with niggas on there before, and they couldn't hold a conversation
And my
past
fear
how you
is,
doing.
If you're talking to me, I know you're talking to 5 other people in this thing. Because you got to find out who you're compatible with.
I mean, that doesn't bother me. It's more so if you're not giving effort into the conversation, then it's like, are you really interested? They don't have no conversation. Some people do better in person. I think me personally, I do better in person, but I at least try to put in effort. Because if you're doing this one word, how was your day? Good. Bye.
Yeah,
because
I feel like if you're going on a dating app, you know what you're signing up for. So if you know I can't meet this person quite yet until I get to know her, which is natural, I'm going to automatically be like, okay, well, let me try to step up
and my
my
thing
conversation.
Is, once we start talking, I need you to delete that shit.
Yeah, if we get serious.
You and I'm about to start fucking.
Well, I'm going to say, once we are exclusive.
Yeah, if we're exclusive,
if we're exclusive, yes. If we're not exclusive, I'm not going to tell you to delete it because guess what? I'm going to still date too.
True. But if we serious and we're exclusive, then get off because if you on that one, how many other ones are you on?
Thank you. You out here talking entertaining bitches.
I can't tell you how many niggas that I've matched with that I done seen on like 3 different apps
at the same time. Child. Talking to 30 girls.
I said, stop matching with me on all the apps. You ain't even carrying conversation on one app, nigga.
That's how you know he's stupid. He can't realize, I already swiped her on this one. Nah.
And just kept on swiping.
Remedial.
And I was always scared I was going to swipe my baby father.
He wasn't on there, but his friend was.
He had Tinder.
You was on you was on Tinder.
He had Tinder.
I never did Tinder.
When I found out that nigga had Tinder, I was like,
you could have blocked him though.
But she would have to find him first and then block him.
True. I was always scared looking like thirsty and like desperate and like broke. Like,
what
would he be?
What was he?
Right.
I mean, he a nigga though. They do that nasty shit. But
well, you right because a nigga would the first thing he say if it's she online dating now. So I did the same thing you do.
Bitch can't get no dick.
I done seen some of my old niggas friends like I'll be like, go tell this nigga I'm on here. What you gonna do?
I can't do no online dating.
And not anymore, no.
I'm scared of it.
It is a waste of... Honestly, it was like a job. It became a job.
I told you that one time we did that. It was a game. I wasn't even...
the swiping game?
I swiped all the way on... Like, I wasn't looking at nobody. I was swiping as fast as I could. Child, fingers started hurting.
But when I was actually trying to get to know people, it became a job. And it's not fun anymore. Because I feel like when I'm dating somebody, I'm trying to get to know you, I should enjoy it. It shouldn't feel like a job.
I just want to meet a man either at Food Lion
Did she
or
go
at Lowe's.
No. Oh, she said Lowe's instead of Walmart this time.
No, right. It's COVID.
Okay, Lowe's. That means
I'm going to get my soil from my garden.
He know how to do something with his hands. Then I can work with that. He ain't no.
Come on, Jody, mama, with the garden.
Right.
I'll help you with your garden.
Let me just meet you in Food Lion.
My man at Target.
Meet you in that motherfucking nasty food aisle. Buying them off-brand shit.
Them ramen noodles and shit.
No, I mean, I eat those. But don't be picking up no Food Lion brand pasta.
It's
that don't
cheap.
Matter.
Nigga, if you can't spend that $1.19 on that regular pasta and you're picking that 79-cent pasta up.
Let me tell you where...
I might be picking up the 79-cent pasta, but that's different.
But he can't do it.
I need to know where you at financially.
What you think he's going to do when he
just resourceful?
That means he might be cheap. Let me tell you where they be at, though. In Publix.
Oh, yeah.
They be in Publix. And at the other Harris Theater, I said, but these niggas already be having girlfriends sometimes.
Oh, they might be them Trump supporters, too.
They be finding it. Well, I'm convinced my man somewhere in Target.
Yeah.
Come on, Target.
He is in Target.
Look, Mr. Target security guard, if you listening.
I told you we need to do some rounds. You thought I was playing. I was serious.
And the last time I went in there, he wasn't in there. That one time that I did see him, 2 weeks ago, he didn't even see me. He might have saw me, but he was walking.
All you have to do is just slip and fall.
Okay, so I need to come.
So she looks like
and then he's gonna be like, "Damn, what's wrong?" She fell on me.
Like, you either give me your number or I'll file workers' comp. Shit.
stupid.
I'm not fucking sue Target.
I need to go back. I ain't found him no more. Y'all, that's my
her
baby daddy. Y'all help me find him.
I told her we need to do a stakeout. I said, look, we can go to the Target off over here. We can go to Target or Super Target. We can go to the Target in University. She was.
I went on a Sunday evening. He was in there. Last Sunday I went in there. He wasn't in there. I was upset. How am I supposed to find him?
And he wasn't in there yesterday because I went yesterday.
Shit. I always have a water bottle in my pocketbook. I'm going to act like I slip and fell. I'm going to spill a little bit of that water.
They got cameras.
Okay. I don't know that. Let me get your number if you don't want me to press on you.
But you know what's going to happen? The mom with the kids going to come over and help you before.
Yeah.
What you going to do? Move, girl.
Bitch, if you don't get for me, Karen. The fuck?
I'm trying to get him over there.
Not you, him. He can help me.
I ain't trying to go to jail to get this nigga. I don't know when he be. I'm trying to figure out his schedule.
I told her she need to find out the security company he worked with.
I think he actually works for Target. I think they actually have a security.
We can do some research.
I need to know his name.
It don't matter. Once you know, you could look.
The Target, you said the Target at
right here.
Oh, I don't be going to that one. I thought it was the Rivergate one.
Mm-mm.
I'm saying I'll ask him for his name when I go in there.
I told her like all we gotta do is find out what the security company is he working with. We can find some stuff out because we found out other stuff. Sometimes we be like, oh, we already done pulled up rosters and everything.
You don't want me to be the private investigator? I'm about to find this man's social security number.
It's hard to find. We can find some. We've
Where
done
he
some
live
good
at?
work.
I'm sitting in front of his house, y'all.
Let's do real advice.
Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision.
What's y'all's advice?
What's yours?
Date someone that you're compatible with, and don't try to make it work if it's not, because you will waste time.
And stop listening to Facebook thing. What Facebook tell you? You know how Facebook have those matching games?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't listen to Facebook because they told my ass I was about to be pregnant every year for the next 5 years.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I rebuke it.
I receive it.
I ain't got no 5 kids money or patience.
So
your hair, girl?
Maybe. And it probably fall back out when the baby straightens out. Baby gonna eat ramen noodles, all 5 of them. Okay.
Oh, no, you
Please
get
bring
food
my
stamps. You get food stamps.
Please bring my child.
On the food stamps, DSS will hook you up.
Do not see my nieces in that.
Because the 5 kids,
Get about 400 in food stamps.
Who gonna help me pay for my mommy makeover?
You better start selling half of the
I'm
food
about to say,
stamps every month.
Actually, she on to something.
I'm gonna
Child,
need
when you
them.
file them taxes,
Oh, you're right. You'll
sell
love them kids
2
a
of the
lot
kids and claim 3.
They definitely coming over here to Key House to eat because she gonna have me fucked up
Right.
selling her half the food stamp.
Give me my bring the kids. Please bring the kids. My goodness.
Yeah, just find somebody to claim 2 of the kids on their taxes and give you that $2,000-$3,000. You'll be okay.
Until they fuck me over.
So what's your advice?
My advice is, make sure you find somebody that you're truly compatible with. Don't try to make something work that's not it. And you'll know when it's not it. I don't care what you say. Because you know deep down inside what it's not it. Don't be dating your wound mate out here.
Bitches
A
be
nigga
like,
that's toxic, a toxic cycle going over and over.
Bitches be like, God, if it's not meant to be, show me a sign. This nigga beat her ass. Oh, he was just drunk, God. Show me a different sign.
And that's my thing. You know when it's not it. But you decide to keep on trying to make it work. That's that wound mate thing. Don't date your moon mate. Go find your soulmate.
Okay.
And I'm out.
Did you give your advice?
That was her advice, girl. The damn food stamps. And sell 2 kids.
Sell 2 kids.
People do it.
I know.
I mean, because after the 3rd kid, you ain't getting shit. So you might as well let your cousin find them kids and give you the money.
Until you don't get the money.
Okay, and I'm going to report you to IRS.
You're gonna. I feel like it's gonna come back to you because you sold your 2 kids.
No, How you gonna prove I stole my kids? You stole my kids' social security number. All I have to do is just go file them, and they're gonna come after your ass because you ain't the parent.
Yo.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG at Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or need advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com.
Bye, y'all. See y'all next time.
Bye.